Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon and today I'm going to be doing the full face using only dollar store makeup. There are some hits and misses as you can see, and the dollar store doesn't have all the items that you need. There was no setting spray, there was no highlighter, I didn't find any bronzer or contour. I tried to get as many brushes as I could, so yeah, this is how the look turned out. There are some things that I like and some things that I really didn't like. If you'd like to see how all of these products worked out on my face, keep on watching. So first I'm going to dampen the beauty sponge. The contacts that I'm wearing right now are by Primal contacts. They're called Aurora Jade. I love these ones. These ones are my favorite. So I don't believe the sponge got any bigger with dampening it. And it feels very hard. So I don't have high hopes for this already. And I'm going to start with the eyebrows first because that's where I always start. The product that I got is this little duo here. It is an eyebrow sculpting kit. And this is the brush that it came with that I'm not even going to attempt to use. The brush that I'm going to use is this Wet n Wild brush here. And this was $2.50 from the dollar store. So I'm going to try to take the darker shade. It's a wax. I've never used a wax on my eyebrows before, so we'll see how this turns out. So far, I'm not really sure what I think of the product. I actually really like this brush. It's very small and it's very easy to be precise. It's not bad so far. I'm just going to take a little bit of the lighter shade just to set the powder, just a little bit. I'm just going to brush them to where I want them. So I'm going to use this City Color Collection Brow Gel. I got this at Winners. It was just $1 though. So next, I'm going to take my concealer. I'm going to take the shade number 1. It's the Mariposa Concealer. I also have shade 2, but shade 2 is very pink. In my dollar store makeup haul video, I swatched this and was completely shocked at how pink it turned out. I'm going to take this concealer brush by Wet n Wild. I'm just going to take the beauty sponge and just press the concealer into my eye. Just going to add a little bit more. It doesn't cover as much as I'd like. It's a little bit better. And I'm going to take the Mariposa Matte Mineral Powder in the shade Soft. I didn't get that many brushes from the dollar store, so I'm just going to set my eye with my Real Technique Deluxe Crease Brush. It looks okay right now. Let's see. It's not bad. For the eyes, I'm not really sure what look I'm going for. I have a lot of shadows to choose from. I didn't find any matte shades of eyeshadows. Unfortunately, I found mostly all shimmer shades. These are all shimmer. Was this one here by LA Colors. And by Mariposa, I got this one. And these ones came in a pack of 3 for $3. So there's a lot of interesting shades. The other brushes that I found, this one by Wet n Wild, it's a crease brush. By Mariposa, it is a concealer brush. This one by Mariposa as well, it just says eyeshadow brush. So because I didn't get any matte shades, I'm going to take this LA Colors pressed powder. It's in the shade Tan. It is way too dark for my skin, so I was just going to contour or bronze with it, or both. Use the Wet n Wild crease brush. There's almost no payoff with this compact, and you can see the powder. It's not building up very much either. Okay, that's useless. I'm going to use this LA Colors, the little eyeshadow brush from Mariposa in the darkest shade, the black one here. It's a shimmer, but Just dipping into it a little bit. So this is not very pigmented at all either, and there's a lot of fallout. That is not good. It's so not good. At this point, I'm just trying to match up the train wreck from this side to this side. And I'm going to take this brush here and try to blend out. Okay, so I'm not going to use this palette anymore. I don't like it. I'm going to dip into this dark shade here in the center in one of the Mariposa palettes and see how that turns out. And take that same Mariposa brush again, just clean off the LA Colors black. I can't use this brush. It's pissing me off so bad. I do not like it. It is really, it's not comfortable to work with. So that's going in the garbage. I'm just going to use my blending brushes. I'm going to use my Morphe Y16. I'm going to try to give these shadows a fair chance. So my Morphe Y16. I'm actually going to try to take a little bit of this again to see if it's the brushes that sucked. Well, those brushes do suck, but this powder, there's no pigment to it. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild brush because this one seems to be okay. I'm going to take that dark shade in the center here. Yeah, it's picking up a lot, so. This one's a little bit better for sure. I'm going to try a different brush just to see how it works out. It's a tapered blending brush, the 229 by Lexi. I'm also going to take this dark purple shade here with the same brush. I'm going to take the Morphe Y16 again with the purple shade and just blend it out. Yeah, the Mariposa shadows are a lot better than the LA Color shadows, for sure. Sorry. I'm going to take this color here on my finger and pack that onto my lid. This one is very pigmented. Okay. I just accidentally went in with two different colors. Okay. So I think I went in with this one and then this one. So let's do that. And on this other concealer brush, I'm going to take the lightest shade in this palette here and use this one here. I'm going to use it for my inner corner. This liquid liner by Mariposa. It's a felt tip. It's very easy to use. I actually really like this liner. And now I'm going to move on to the face. This part I'm actually very scared about. I'm going to prime my face with this Mariposa primer. It just kind of feels like nothing. It's kind of like just water. Like there's nothing to it. So I don't think it'll do much for priming the skin, but I mean, this is what it looks like. And then it's like, oh, it scares me to put this on my face. It's kind of gross. If I break out from this, I'm going to cry. Doesn't smell good either. So that kind of felt like I just rubbed water on my face. So I have two shades here of this Mariposa BB cream, shade 1 and shade 2. This is it on my hand. It's really greasy. It feels really weird. And oh, look at how shiny that is. That one doesn't look like it's got any coverage whatsoever. I'm gonna swatch shade 2 to see what that one's like. And this is shade 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna use shade 2. I'm just going to, oh, it's really runny. Oh my God. I'm not sure if that's actually doing anything. This blender is so hard. I think it's taking all the product off my face. I'm just going to use my fingers. See what happens. I've never put foundation on with my fingers before. This is really, really weird. I just feel like I put a bunch of grease on my face. And considering how shiny I am, it looks like I just put a bunch of grease on my face. I'm not putting any more of this stuff on myself. So I'm going to take a powder brush that I got from Winners with the Mariposa Matte Mineral Powder and just put it all over the face. See if that does anything. I forgot the concealer. Let's put some concealer on before I really jack up this area. I don't like this sponge. It feels like I'm beating myself up, and it looks like it's a little too light for me as well. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to take shade number 2, the really pink one, and just see what happens. I think it helped to hide the color of the other one, but definitely not an actual decent shade. Well, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm done with this. So I'm gonna take that powder brush. I look pretty crazy right now. I'm gonna try to take this LA Colors powder again to see if I can get any color in my skin. And I got this brush as well. It's double-ended. I paid $3 for this at Dollarama. So I'm just gonna see if it does anything. Don't like the color. It's a little muddy. A little. I look pretty fucking crazy right now. I look like I just rolled in dirt. Alright, I'm done with that. I have this one here by LA Colors. I don't see anything. Do you see anything? Oh, a little bit. So back to the eyes, I'm going to do my lash line now. I'm going to take this brush by Royal & Langnickel. It is the VOM 18 Detail Brush. This palette here, and dip into the middle shade. I'm going to dip into the darkest shade here. It's kind of a bluey color. For the inner part of my eye, I'm going to go in with this bright purple shade here. Then I'm going to take my Morphe Y22 brush, the light shade here, and just blend that on the inner corner. So I also got this Wet n Wild liner, Color Icon Kohl eyeliner. I'm going to put this in my waterline. I actually like this liner. It works fairly well. My skin is actually very dry right now. So for mascara, I'm going to be using this Billie mascara. Looks like this. It's not very good. I mean, it gives a little bit of color. It smells like a freaking Sharpie. I don't like this mascara at all. Or these ones here by Billie. And I have this clear adhesive for lashes by Billie as well. I'm going to use my Tarte lash tweezers because they make applying lashes very easy. This lash glue does not work. I'm not going to even bother trying with this again. I'm just going to throw that out. And instead, I'm going to use my Duo lash glue. So this is the lashes. I don't like them very much at all. I'm going to highlight with my, this is a Real Techniques brush, but it's rubbed off, so it's just this. I'm going to use one of these shadows, this light shadow here. and that works perfect for highlight. Last, I have a bunch of different lipsticks to choose from. I have 2 matte liquid lipsticks. This one here, shade 6, and this one here, shade 1. I have this metallic, but since I have so much going on, I don't think that would look right. So it's between this one nude or these 2. So I'm going to swatch both of these lipsticks. So these are all 3 swatched. This is the lipstick, this is shade 1, and this is shade 8. I think I'm going to go for shade 8. And this is what the applicator looks like. I actually really like the lipstick. It's really pretty. So all I have left are these hair chalk. I think I'm just going to take this color here, and I'm just going to put it on this part. I actually really like the chalk. That looks kind of cute. So this is the finished look. This is the full face using only dollar store makeup. So this is how the look turned out. The full face using only dollar store makeup. There's a lot of hits and misses. I did not like the foundation, or sorry, I did not like the primer. I did not like the BB cream. The concealer was actually okay. It was a little too light for my skin, and the second shade was too pink. This lash glue did nothing. It didn't work at all. All of these Mariposa eyeshadows worked out pretty decent. All of them are on my eyes right now. They're so nice. I was gonna say that I liked the lipstick until that. That was terrible. I don't like the lipstick. I like the color, but it is drying and sticky. That's weird. The eyebrow stuff was okay. It did work, but I had to dip into it a lot to get the pigmentation that I wanted. The blush, I don't see it. And I actually used one of the eyeshadows for my highlighter, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was really nice. The eyelashes are very uncomfortable, and you could tell how off they are. Like, it looks like I'm wearing 2 of the same eye. It's just weird. These eyeshadows, the LA color eyeshadows, did not work out at all. They were very hard to blend. Yeah, it was poor. Like, I would not recommend getting this at all. There was more misses than there were hits. I pretty much just enjoyed the eyeshadow and the hair chalk. The concealer wasn't terrible either. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and comment and let me know what you think. Also, if you had any ideas on what you'd like to see me do next, let me know below. I'd love to hear what you think. Subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell so that you'll know when I upload next. Add me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. I will leave all that information below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. My hair's driving me crazy. Go.
The junky one?
Perfect, I'm talking to the camera. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and fuck! Oh, that's ridiculous. If you'd like to see I didn't even realize I was filming that. Ooh, it's on the forehead. That looks bad. Keep this part. I like this part. I look a little crazy.